Peace and Black Supremacies. Nancy Isis here. Join the website www.kingnobleuncensored.com. So I want to point this out because I find it very, very interesting that the Trump administration and the FDA, combined with some other alphabet organizations, are trying to stop Michelle Obama's healthy eating initiatives. Why are you trying to stop Michelle Obama's healthy eating initiative? Trying to reduce the sodium content in the children's meals and trying to increase the healthy whole grains in their meals. But at the same time, these FDA organizations and all these other ones, they're not stopping plastic rice from being sold in supermarkets, from being imported all the way from China and being sold in supermarkets. They're not stopping that. How does plastic rice come from China, pass all type of screening, end up in the grocery store? The managers don't notice, the employees don't notice, and it takes customers to buy this stuff and go home. And I'm sure customers are complaining about the same pack of rice, the same pack of jasmine rice, or the same pack of white rice, or this or that rice. And this stuff you're not removing it from the shelves, right? How is it that fake or plastic chicken can be sold? People take it home, try to fry it up. It's melting, it's exploding. Try to boil it up. It hasn't changed its shape, color, nothing. How is that getting past the FDA? How is that getting past the manager at the store, the assistant manager, the clerk that stocks the shelves, the cashier? How is that getting past everybody and still remains on the shelves? Now you have something called genetically modified meat, where it's not necessarily genetically modified animal, it's just genetically modified meat, where they're basically taking cells from, they claim it's from plants, they claim it's plant-based shrimp, for example, but more than likely it's it's a cell from some type of animal's anus. Like literally, they got this stuff going on where they're taking the parts of the animal that you and I don't want to eat, and they're culturing that to look like a shrimp, or to look like, some other piece of flesh, or, for all we know, vegetables, and they're doing all type of stuff. I've seen that they can now use spinach, drain it of all the cellulose, and just use the casing of the spinach leaf, basically the outer fiber, and use that to create a human heart, or to at least to begin the process of creating a human heart. They fill it with blood. It's sick. They're doing all these things, right? But they can stop a fruit from being put on your child's plate. They can stop a slice of lettuce from being put, between some whole grain wheat. They can stop all that, but they can't stop plastic rice from bouncing off your kitchen counter after you cook it, because it's made of plastic. And then I have to wonder, why are you people still buying this stuff? Why are you still sending your child to these schools that are lying to you? When your child gets sick or child gets hurt, they're lying to you. They're not telling you that they just got beat up. They're not telling you that they were unconscious for 10 minutes. They're not telling you that while they were unconscious, they were getting kicked and punched and poked in their stomach. They're sending you home. And when you notice your child throwing up and all this, and you take your child to the hospital, then they want to take credit and say that they told you to take the child to the hospital. They're not telling you what really went down, that it's all caught on camera, and they're not letting you know for another 2 or 3 months what's really going on. But they're going to feed your child some mystery meat, probably while they're playing Katy Perry in the background in the school cafeteria about Bon Appetit, baby. They're all in this together. And a lot of you think that this is some type of government. It's not. This is just some secret society. This is just what white people do. This is just how they get down. This is just their way of living. You call it the government. This is just a big cave for them, and you're in it, and you're on the menu. So I don't know why you want to continue to partake in this. Why are you going to go to work as normal? Why are you going to send your child to school as normal and act like nothing's happening? Act like they don't have it out for you. It's time to get out. It's time to get out. Get your child out. You get out. Get out whoever you can get out. Because they're letting you know that they don't have to hide. For Katy Perry to come out with this video, and it wasn't just Katy Perry, it's a lot of people that put their minds, that put their resources and time and all of this together. For them to put this video out at a time like this, when 64,000 black girls supposedly have gone missing, when you have the whole Pizzagate scandal. Why is a video like this appropriate to come? Like, how is this funny? How is this entertainment? How is this art? You all see this as art? This was a masterpiece? This is something that you all want to perpetuate? You all see this is just about sex? It's not even about sex no more. That whole sex agenda was successful. They've already successfully downloaded hypersexuality onto the children. Now the agenda is cannibalism. The agenda is to make cannibalism sexy. The agenda is to make child sacrifices sexy. The agenda is to make all of this appropriate and okay. And you know what? I'm not even mad at them. I'm not even mad at white people for eating dead bodies. I'm not mad at white people for eating live human beings. I'm not mad, because clearly they can't cook. They can't cook. They don't, they can't tell the difference between a human body and, a cow's body or a pig or anything like that, because to them it's just raw meat. After they cook it anyways, it's still raw. So they can't tell the difference. So you can't be mad at them. But if you're not going to cook for them, God damn it, time to get out. Get out the kitchen. They say if it's too hot in the kitchen, get out. And it's too hot in the kitchen of white supremacy. It's time for us to get out. I mean, look at this. How does that make sense? How do you correlate stopping a black woman from making sure that your child is eating healthy? And this is not just, she's not just doing this for black children. She's doing this for all children, making sure that they eat healthy. But then they want to complain that, well, the children don't like the food. Well, that's because you don't know how to prepare a vegan or vegetarian meal. You don't know how to cook. And if you don't have a black woman in the cafeteria, which they love to have in these schools, they like when a black woman is playing nanny in the cafeteria, cooking for these little white children. But if she steps out the cafeteria and says, well, you know what, this is what it's going to be. I'm calling the shots. This is what's on the menu. Then they got a problem all of a sudden. The FDA all of a sudden is doing its job. This is a problem. They're letting you know they do not have to hide no more. You can call it the government. You can call it what you want. This is just a system. This is just white supremacy getting down how they get down. Join the website www.kingnobleuncensored.com. Subscribe, donate, don't hate. Also subscribe to King Noble's channel, Lord Yeshua. All the links are in the description. Peace.